Once upon a time, there was a guy who was crazy and weird, depending on who you ask, and he was recommended to watch a show called Grimm by a very good friend, and he watched the first season of it, and then he played The Wolf Amongst Us, which is the game by Telltale Games, and he greatly enjoyed that too. So then he decided to watch another show which was recommended to him a long time ago, and that show was called Once Upon a Time. I just finished watching that show and, well, the first season, and I have to say I really enjoyed its twist on common fairy tales and the stories that we hear. Once Upon a Time is a TV series set in a fictional town of Storybrooke, Maine, where all the residents are fictional fairy tale characters that have been banished there from the original world by the curse from the evil queen. Only thing is, one of the curse's side effects is pretty much that they forget who they were. It's pretty interesting seeing Snow White become a school teacher and Jiminy Cricket is the resident psychiatrist, you know, the conscience stuff and all. Um, Anyway, Emma gets paid a visit by the mayor's son and gets told that she's the only one that can break the curse, and from there we take a journey through the lives of the residents of Storybrooke, and the story also goes into flashbacks as well, so you get a glimpse of what their lives were like before the curse hit, and it's very interesting and it gives certain characters a twist you may not have seen before. That being said, I know it's probably for the sake of drama, but it got annoying when, after episodes upon episodes of seeing the evil queen do bad stuff and, well, just be evil, we get a flashback episode of her and it tries to make her sympathetic, and I knew right off the bat that whatever it was that happened to her to make her evil, I would be left thinking, yeah, you trying to get your revenge and stuff, it just seems disproportionate, but I know. I mean, just let it go already, woman. The same goes to Rumpelstiltskin, although his situation I could understand a bit more, but he's still a bit of a dick. Anyway, I intend to watch the second series as soon as I get access to it, but perhaps I should watch the second series of Grimm beforehand, as things were getting excited, what with the battle between the Grimm and the Reapers, I think it was. It's been a while since I watched it, so I couldn't be sure, but I think it's that. As for The Wolf Amongst Us, I'm really enjoying the first episode and the story so far, and even got the story pass for it because it's a story that I'd very much like to continue with. As much as I like it, I feel it suffers from the same problem that The Walking Dead did, as I didn't feel that my choices were actually choices whatsoever, and that it didn't impact the story much. I'm not saying that I should just be making life and death choices in these games, but it'd be nice if a lot more of my choices had an actual impact in the game and would have much more of an effect than Carly notices your silence and then find out that it only affects whether she sticks up for you in a later argument, which even then turns out to be meaningless as you get kicked out of the group anyway. But that's just me nitpicking. The story and game is a brilliant one, and I'm having so much fun with it. As I said, I already have the season pass for it, so I intend to see this story all the way through the end, and hopefully the story will be one that matches up to The Walking Dead. And speaking of The Walking Dead, I actually also purchased season 2. I'll need to get around to that. I mean, I've heard certain reviewers saying it's kind of refreshing playing as Clementine, but some other of my friends have said they hate playing as Clementine. But I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, that's actually it from me. So yeah, take care.
You got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid? I'll fucking kill you!
All right, why'd you...
What are you gonna fucking do, huh? Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe again.
Woody, I'm gonna break your fucking face.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You got a shit fucking memory, Wolf. That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
That whore's gonna watch me kill you.